What up? Welcome back. We're hanging out in Dallas. It is absolutely gross outside, so we decided to come here and shoot instead. Variety is the spice of life. It's kind of nice. But we're going to chat about some Malbec, and we're going to talk specifically about the Catena Malbec, and why Malbec is cool. So, long story short, Malbec, original grape in France in the Bordeaux region, transplanted to Argentina in the 1850s, really when Bordeaux's wine region started to fall apart due to disease. So French winemakers were moving to Argentina and planting grapes, and Malbec does really well in Argentina. This particular Malbec is made by Nicolas Catena, and Nicolas Catena was kind of one of the first visionaries to grasp onto the Malbec grape and say, this is a world-class grape. I'm going to bottle it. I'm going to sell it by itself instead of blending it, which obviously has gone very well because we buy a lot of Malbec today. And currently his daughter Laura is taking over the charge. Super rad woman. She's actually a trained physician, and she spends half of her time as a doctor in a hospital doing emergency medicine, and her other half of the time as a winemaker for her family's winery. So lots of really cool things that are passionate about this bottle, but let's jump in the glass and take a look. So you will notice that it's a bright ruby red. It's got hints of purple. There's a lot of purple here, kind of some magenta, and if you spin the glass, a medium minus stain, no evidence of gas or sediment. Those legs are medium to form, medium to fall, indicating a medium level of alcohol. We're going to confirm it when we get there. So let's take a sniff. 1, 2, 3. Nose in the glass. And I want you to notice right off the bat, we've got ripe red and black fruit. So I've got red strawberries, I've got blackberries, I've got red and black cherry. There's a little bit of plum here. Underneath all of that, take another smell. Let's smell for some earth. And there's not a whole lot of earth here. I get a little bit of dry, dusty dirt, like, dirt in your yard, but not a whole lot of rocks. There's no moss. One more time, stick your nose in the glass. Let's smell for those non-fruits, which are anything not fruit and not earth. And you should be picking up a lot of really great florals and spice. I get a lot of purple flowers. I get rose petals. I get a little bit of like that black pepper thing going on. Last but not least, one more time, stick your nose in the glass and let's smell for wood. And you should be getting a ton of wood here. There's vanilla, there's butterscotch, there's cinnamon, there's nutmeg. All of those rich round spices really complementing the fruit. Time has arrived. Let's go ahead and take a sip. I want you to make sure you swish it around your whole mouth. Lips, teeth, tongue, and gums. She's a pretty girl. So we taste, so we can confirm what we smelled. Ooh, I don't know if you noticed, but my mouth is like spitting. We've got a lot of still ripe red and black fruits, red cherries, red strawberries, there's red plum, there's a hint of that like blackberry, but all juicy and ripe. Underneath of that, I'm getting much more of an earth quality. We just said we had dry dirt on the nose, but there's really kind of a green quality here, like a moss or a forest floor with leaves. That dry and wet dirt is still there. And I think we really have to talk about the flowers, right? We had rose petals and we had purple flowers. Those are both there, as well as that black pepper. And then last but not least, take one more sip. Let's talk about the oak. You should be tasting the oak, but you should also be feeling the oak. The mouth on your outside, in between your lips and your teeth, is super dry if you were swishing. And you get definitely cinnamon, butterscotch, there's the nutmeg, there's vanilla, but there's also like a cedar quality in it. So lots of depth here, right? Lots of different flavors, stuff going on. Structurally, let's ask ourselves our questions. How much is your mouth gushing? And I don't know about you, but I'm trying really hard to keep the spit in my mouth instead of expelling it out of my mouth. So I'm gonna call this high acid. Alcohol, how warm are you at the base of your chest? And I'm gonna say high. I've got a lot of overwhelming alcohol on this guy. It's really kind of starting to burn. And then last but not least, we've got the tannin on your tongue. So how dry is your tongue? And I have a little bit of dryness. I don't have a ton. So remember, our scale is if you are looking for it, it's medium. If you have it, it's medium plus. If it's overwhelming, it's high. And I have some dryness, so I'm gonna give this a medium plus tannin. So those three put together, this is a medium to plus to full-bodied wine. We have high acid, high alcohol, medium plus tannin. So this is gonna pair with full-bodied foods. So here's your 3, 2, 1. We are gonna call this ripe. We're gonna call it red fruited. And I think we gotta talk about the flowers. We had so many good florals there. So we'll say this is purple flowers. Food pairings. This is gonna go with any steak, and I think it's gonna go with any burger as well. Really food friendly. Remember those tannins, right? That high alcohol, it needs something with some gumption. And the fun fact, Malbec is a grape originally from France in the Bordeaux region that was transplanted to Argentina in the 1850s and is now by far Argentina's most planted and profitable grape. So really a great culture there. Catena's rad. I love your faces. Have a good day. Go sell a bottle.